The Chancellor of the California Community College System has said in an interview with NPR that algebra is the biggest barrier for underemployed or unemployed Americans. Chancellor Eloy Ortiz Oakley said, quoting, "Among a number of educators who view intermediate algebra as an obstacle to students obtaining their credentials, particularly in fields that require no higher level math skills." When I was younger, I would have agreed with this sentiment, that if I was not pursuing a job in the mathematical field, I shouldn't have to learn, say, pre-calculus. However, this is intermediate algebra that we're talking about. This man is claiming that intermediate algebra is preventing minorities from getting jobs. If you are not qualified for the job, you should not be able to get the degree for that job. Mathematics are more important than I gave them credit for when I was younger, and even though I had some difficulty with it, I'm glad I kept at it. Intermediate algebra is not too complicated for minorities to understand. Minorities are not dumb and do not need things made easier for them. They are individuals with potential, and they have control over their own destiny, like all of us. This is a perfect example of the soft bigotry of low expectations. Intermediate algebra is fairly simple and important if you ever plan on applying your knowledge that you learned at school to a career that you are pursuing. Rates of failure in algebra are higher for minority groups than they are for white students, and because of this, they claim we should lower the bar, give certification to people without the proper knowledge. This can ruin an industry, putting people out there in a field that do not have the quintessential information needed to do the job right. The ends do not justify the means. Someone posted on the subreddit that I found this in, "College removes math requirements. I graduated college. I should apply for this job. Rejected from multiple STEM field jobs. This is racism." But we explained to you that without the necessary mathematic prerequisites, you are not qualified to work in this field. Well, you lowered the requirements for my degree, so you should lower them for this job as well. That makes sense. Well, look, we certainly don't need to drag the bar down for anybody. If anything, the bar should be kind of constantly going up, ideally at least. People need to be getting brighter and smarter over time, not dumber. In fact, with technology being as it is in its current state, there's no excuse for why we are getting dumber when we have such almost unlimited access to information. You have to wonder about their use of the word minority. Do they include Asian Americans, which are statistically really good at mathematics? Or do they just mean black people and Mexicans? I've said it once before, and I'll say it again. We need a system based on meritocracy. We don't need to be giving degrees to people who are clearly not going to be making use of them. I care more about the content of somebody's character, about their individual agency, than I care about whatever group they're apparently affiliated with based on their sexual orientation or their sex/gender or ethnical background. I think judging somebody based on all those things is what's bigoted, and basing how you treat all of those people based on those groups is bigoted as well. These people are the real racists. We've known it for many years, we've always said it, but now it's very clear when they're saying that minorities can't learn intermediate algebra. It's only high school level math. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this in the comments section. Clearly we should get rid of mathematics and maybe even biology too, because I'm sure those stupid cave-dwelling Neanderthal white people can't get their mind around biology.